We will now go through the last remaining documents in the Operations folder for the Big V Online Google Drive. The first is the welcome note. The welcome note is to be filled out by the home club and sent to the visiting team by 5 p.m. Monday prior to the game. A copy of this must also be sent to admin@bigv.com.au. This form includes the date of the game, the divisions of the teams involved, the uniform colour as nominated by the home team, venue information and game day information. This form is to ensure that the visiting team are aware of all details regarding games at your venue. Next is the Big V Visiting Team Information Sheet. The Visiting Team Information Sheet is to be filled out by the visiting team listing their 12 players, a head coach, up to 2 assistant coaches and a team manager. The form is to be sent to the home team by 5 p.m. Wednesday prior to the game for both sign-in purposes and inclusion in the game program. It is important this sheet is not late, as many people publish game programs on a Wednesday night or first thing Thursday morning. Next is the Big V Game Day form. The Game Day form is to be filled out by the Game Commissioner or Delegate for each game played at a club's home venue. This form includes game information, pre-game checklists, score table officials, statistical officials and other game staff. It is important to list your home attendance, as we keep data on this throughout the course of the season and have done for the past few years. This form must be mailed to the Big V office along with the official results for each game. Next is the Big V voting form. The voting form is to be filled out by the home and away coaches at the completion of their game. The form requires votes for players from either team equaling a total of 10 votes. There is a maximum of 5 votes per player. There is also a space for coaches to select the most defensive player of the game, which can also be from either team. This form must be filled out, signed and mailed with the rest of the game day paperwork and is used to determine the end of season league awards. Next is the Big V Postgame Procedures form. The Postgame Procedures form is used to explain to clubs what is needed to be done once home games are completed. The FIBA Live Stats file needs to be uploaded, and the FIBA Live Stats file in a .exp format needs to be emailed through to competitions@bigv.com.au, admin@bigv.com.au and media@bigv.com.au. It also lists what needs to be sent to the Big V office by first mail Monday morning after the weekend's game or games. A copy of the Big V match keys will also be included on the Google Drive. Here you will find match keys for each and every game across the course of the regular season. These keys are used to run live stats at your home venue. We recommend you print out a copy and hand them to your statistical team. Next is a copy of the Big V score sheet. The score sheet is the official score sheet for Big V basketball. The league preference is for the score sheet to actually be printed out of live stats with the names in the stats files. However, this sheet is here in case of any computer or technical issues as a backup. Next, we have the referee evaluation form. The referee evaluation form is for club delegates or head coaches to provide positive or negative feedback post-game on the appearance, communication, consistency, fitness and rule knowledge of the referees. General comments can also be placed in the area provided. Please note that this form is not compulsory. If completed, please scan and email to competitions@bigv.com.au within 5 days of the scheduled game. Please be appropriate with your comments, and if needed, further investigation can be required by other parties. Lastly is the game footage process. The game footage process form explains the procedure the home team must follow in ensuring each game is videotaped. Please make sure the persons responsible for videoing your home games are across this form and have read over it carefully.